to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. We'll get to see Derrick Rose, a lot of skill and talent he possesses.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
You take a look at the Bulls. Well, they're certainly excited about this one. They'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top caliber teams face it off on the hardwood to do battle.
Because this team has played well on the road, they've got confidence anytime they go away from their own building. They know they can get the job done, and that's what they're expecting to do right now.
Yeah, that prior success on the road is something they can look back on and draw from. And once you've won on the road, facing difficult circumstances, you build a certain confidence inside as a team, and that can carry over.
Now here's Kobe. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for his aggressive play. Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Dallas.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Here's Noah. And so he draws the foul on the shot, not trip to the line to shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Lakers with the ball and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Well, it's their only look at this team all season for these fans, Kevin, with the inter-conference matchup that we had.
For 3, Kobe. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Here's Nash after the made shot from Joakim Noah. And here's Nash, averaging 10 points per contest. LeBron kicks to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Brand against Gasol. That's tipped. LeBron. And they double him up with LeBron. Out to Kobe. Lakers passing it around. Here's Kaman, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Joakim Noah. Steve, talking about these interconference matchups, you just don't see these teams all that much. You're not familiar with the rosters as much, and they only get together, as Steve was saying, Clark, just twice a year.
And being the first meeting of that 2-game series you just talked about, the pressure is usually more on the home team to get the job done and not set yourself up to get swept when you visit their place later on.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here. Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
It was great to hear from you, Doris. And here's Rose, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Allen off a pick from Brand. Allen kicks to Brand, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Kaman.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist mark to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Man, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Sacre's checked in. Nash can't get it to go.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Rose, good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Gasol, a screen on Deng. LeBron gets the screen from Sacre. LeBron passes to Sacre. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Sacre's got his first bucket in this one. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Rose dishes to Allen. And there's the pass to Deng. The kick out to Rose. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rose has got 5 points so far.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Nash against Rose. Poked away. It's stolen by Allen. Makes the lead pass. Rose kicks to Deng. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kobe goes in. And that one's good. Kobe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
LeBron against Deng. Allen passes to Deng. Feeds it to Noah. 6 to shoot. Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Allen's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Kicks it to Nash. Back to LeBron. And Allen with the block. Outside Deng. Rose. Allen outside. Back to Rose. Allen with the screen for Rose. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove. And we get a chance to check out the story on Luol Deng. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. 1st in free throw shooting. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
Yeah, his focus from the line has been special, and that's one reason, Steve, he's at the top of the list in free throw shooting percentage, because his focus is on target, and he doesn't stray from that. His routine is excellent.
Here's LeBron following the score by Derrick Rose. LeBron dishes to Kobe. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
Brand left side. He's up against Gasol. Fader on the way. Again, Chicago.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Now here's LeBron. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, as he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Allen kicks to Rose. Pass to Brand. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. And you take a look at Steve Nash, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage. And of course, Flash, right there behind him.
Kevin, it's about practice and repetition. I bet if you went and watch these guys practice, they're at the gym early and they're there late. There's no secret to success. It's hard work.
They've got Steven Jackson. Chris came in out there with Al Harrington. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Gives him the lead pass. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Here's Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Oh, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Rose attacking. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Rose has got 14 points.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now Kamen. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas. Good on the shot. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Rose against Nash. Rose kicks to Nelson. He dishes it to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. 10 points for Allen.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Allen, a screen on Nash. Rose kicks to Allen, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, 5.5 games behind.
Checking out Los Angeles, they've surprised a few people this season. It was hard to tell what direction they'd go in, but no doubt they're on the right track.
Yeah, things are falling their way this season, Clark, and it's good to see. They made a few subtle changes to the roster over the summer, and most people didn't really think too much of it, but those moves have paid off. I mean, they're having a good season.
And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And the first one drops. Chicago making some changes. Brand comes in for Nelson. And it's Marcus T again for Derrick Rose. Chicago leading by 10. Outside T. He feeds it to Allen. Wide open. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. 14 points for Allen.
They're in the position they're in right now. Things are no...
The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Kobe, the pass to Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass. Gasol's got his first points in this one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Flash in the last outing against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He picked up 18 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that Very few players are capable of playing Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. I mean, that was definitely the case that night.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Poked loose. Gasol with the steal. Jackson against G. Here's LeBron. He's got 8. He kicks to Gasol. And Boozer with the block. Allen with it. Now Thomas defending. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Allen dishes to Boozer. Outside T. Back to Boozer. Working on James. Clock at 6. Allen, guarded by Jackson. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chicago. Allen kicks to Butler. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Butler's got 7 points. Lakers trail by 10. LeBron outside. Outside Thomas. Now Young inside. And stolen by Butler. And it's Rose penetrating. Allen for the 3. And the Bulls get it back. Here's Boozer. Knocks it loose. Rose with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Allen. Keenan with the block. And they'll keep possession. That's good.
Well, a moment to check out Derrick Rose here. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. 4th in scoring. And, of course, passing, such a big part of his game. One of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
And, you know, going back to a spot near the very top of the scoring list, I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor. He's almost unguardable.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Dawson. Brand comes in for Carlos Boozer. That's Dunleavy in for Jimmy Butler. And the shot is good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Thomas passes to Keenan. Working on Noah. Fades back. And there's the rejection. But they get it back. Passes it to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Young outside, lets it go from 11, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. Number 1, the Bulls. In 3rd, the Lakers.
You can see the communication for both clubs has really improved. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Al Harrington's checked in for LeBron. Farmar comes in for Steven Jackson. And it's Nash in for Isaiah Thomas. Dunleavy kicks to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Farmar. And Young, here we go. This is to Nash. Back to Young. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And that one's good by Noah. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Farmar. Right now averaging 5 points a game. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Pass to Dunleavy. Back to Allen. Rejected by Harrington. Young with the ball. He's got 5. Nash outside. Nash gets a screen from Young. The feed now to Harrington. Uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one. Now Rose into Noah. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Bulls up.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Good to have you here. This is 2K Sports, and the NBA season is starting to take shape. Chicago with the lead against the Lakers. No doubt a tough team to deal with, the best record in the conference. They're for real. A tremendous first half for Flash. At the break, 16 points. He's been dynamic on both ends of the court, finding teammates, playing tough D on the other end. For the Lakers, they haven't been as good early on. They've been...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Allen. 16 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. Allen, he's in at shooting guard. Elton Brand is out there with Dang. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Bulls leading by 10. Now here's Rose. Allen dishes to Brand. Allen. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. Back to Allen. Lets it fly. Nice shot from the wing. Allen's got 18 points. And here are the Lakers. Outside, Kobe, Nash. Back to Kobe. LeBron outside. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Noah, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Gasol kicks to LeBron. Kobe passes to Gasol. Back to Kobe from outside the arc. A rebound by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And Allen drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Kobe sets the pick for Nash. Back to Kaman. Pulls it from the elbow. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Chris Kaman. Now the dish to Noah. Back to Rose. He passes to Allen. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nash has got his third rebound tonight. Outside Gasol. LeBron James on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Gasol, a screen on Allen. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That'll be his second foul of the game. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. A look at Chicago. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Cleveland, 4.5 games behind.
Seeing where the Bulls are, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations, but there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Kobe, that's good.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
That one is no good. Lakers trail by 11. It's LeBron with the drive. Nash outside. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. The pass to King. Wide open look. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rose kicks to Allen. A floater. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Yeah, no question for the Thunder. That's a game they'd really like to have.
Shot from 12. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Kobe Bryant. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He was 7th in scoring, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
LeBron with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. LeBron kicks to Kobe. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Bulls leading by 11. Allen off a pick from Noah. Allen dishes to Noah. Count that one. Noah's got 13 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Dang against LeBron. Back to Gasol. Backing in. Fades. And here is Allen. 21 points in the game. Rose. Back to Allen. Into Noah. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Noah's got 6 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
Nelson, the pass to Allen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They are so productive in the low post right now. 8 straight points have come inside the paint.
That's bully ball they're playing there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Al Harrington's checked in for Gasol. Jackson comes in for Chris Kaman. And it's Farmo in for Steve Nash. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Allen. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
That's good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Harrington for three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Butler kicks to Boozer. Working on James. Boozer dishes to Butler. Back to Boozer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Al Harrington. That's his first foul.
And they're 1 away now from being in the penalty.
Yeah, you know, now's not the time to be careless. The next one sends them to the line.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Farmer. Allen, that's good.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
Lakers trailed by 18. Here's Farmar. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Thomas goes in. Dennis. Excellent D there from Allen.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Lakers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Kobe's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Allen, that's good.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
LeBron outside. Feeds to Thomas. From past the arc. And the Lakers get it back. Kobe kicks to Farmer. Pass to LeBron. Defended by Dunleavy. Tries again. That one a little long.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Kicks to T. He dishes it to Dang. Allen. Back to Dang. Gasol with the steal. Now Farmer. He's got 5. Back to Thomas. Fires for 3. That is good. Thomas got 8.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
On the wing, Kobe. 17 points in the game. LeBron outside. The 3. Another miss by LeBron.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
It's Allen with the drive. That's good. Allen's got 33.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
LeBron left side. He feeds it to Gasol. Chicago grabs the miss. Tang's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That will be their 2nd of this 5-game road trip.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Phoenix game turns out for sure.
And stolen by Farmer. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. Good. Kobe's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Allen passes to Butler. Back to Allen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Butler dishes to Allen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Allen's got 35 in the game.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. They need his points, and he's providing them.
Kobe kicks to Thomas. Passes to Gasol. 13 feet away. Gasol missing again.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
He kicks to Butler. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Teague, and he lays it straight in. Teague's got his first points of the game.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Here's Farmar, defended by Allen. Dishes it to Thomas. Pass to Farmar. The tray. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Gasol setting the pick for Kaman. Kobe kicks to LeBron. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And Kobe, here we go. Blocked.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Kobe passes to LeBron. Back to Kobe. Right side, Kobe. Good! Kobe's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game, this tight guy, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
It's Allen on the wing. There's the feed to Rose. Back to Allen. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. And Kobe throws it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Backing down his brand. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Lakers trail by 8. Nash outside. LeBron James on the wing. Outside, Kobe, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Bulls leading by 8. The dish now to Noah. With the lead pass. That's good from Allen on the assist by Noah. And it's 37 points for Allen.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Nash outside. LeBron James on the wing. 6 to shoot. He's covered by Deng. Lead away. Here's Gasol. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, he's such a versatile scorer offensively. I mean, Gasol's a guy who shoots with range. We saw him even make some threes last year for the Lakers. But really good at the mid-range area, and he'll just punish smaller defenders down on the block with either hand.
And, you know, some have labeled him a finesse big man, Steve, but I think he's consistently one of the league leaders in offensive rebounds. You can't be a finesse guy and gobble up offensive boards. He's got that big height advantage, especially at power forward.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
The Bulls leading by 7. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Kobe against Allen. And there's the whistle. That goes on flat. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but It was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Kamen's shot is good.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
And it's Rose penetrating. Grant. Here's Noah. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Kamen.
What a performance from Joakim Noah here. He has 9 rebounds and 2 rejections. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys.
Lakers trail by 7. Gasol, a screen on Deng. Deng against LeBron. Gasol. Kamen with the ball. For 3, Kobe. Deng grabs the miss. Deng's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Allen dishes to Rose. Rose off the pick from Brand. Rose attacking. Back to Allen. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The fadeaway. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 10 points here in the second half. Lakers trail by 7. Nash kicks to LeBron. Back to Nash. Six on the shot clock. He passes it to Kobe. Releases. And again, it's the Lakers. Now here's Rose. Allen inside. Working on Bryant. Brand passes to Deng. Into Noah. Soft touch off the glass. Noah's got 6 in the quarter.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Kobe attacking. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Came in a screen on Rose. And Allen with the block. The Bulls leading by 5. Rose kicks to Allen. And the pass to Noah. Allen. Feeds to Deng. Back to Allen. Tries it from 19. It goes straight through with the swish. Allen's got 39. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike D'Antoni was discussing with his players. He told them, hey, guys, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We're still alive in this thing. All we need to do is rely on each other. Let's stay aggressive, stick together, and play as a team. We're coming back. Back to you, Kevin.
Chicago's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Deng with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Deng against LeBron. Pass to Allen. Brand sets a screen for Allen. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Kobe. Stolen by Brand. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Allen guarded by Kobe. No luck.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
LeBron dishes to Kobe. Kicks it to Kaman. Back to Kobe. The shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. The Bulls leading by 9. Allen kicks to Dang. He dishes it to Noah. It's tipped and stolen by Kaman. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. It's stolen by Rose. It's Allen on the wing, defended by Nash. Allen kicks to Rose. And the basket good. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeBron. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. To the inside. And Dawson kicks to T. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort.